What's up, summoners? King Blair here. Today we're going to be talking about Labyrinth, in particular Hell Labyrinth, and why it's so important that you guys are trying to do this monthly, especially since recently they added a feature that makes this a monthly update for Hell Labyrinth. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So for a lot of you players, y'all probably already know a lot of the stuff I'm already talking about the first part of the video, but that is going to be Labyrinth. So for Labyrinth, for a lot of you, you know, it's the raid. A lot of you are probably doing normal difficulty, just like myself. And even for some late game players that may not read the patch notes as closely as you should, the hell difficulty recently got updated. But let's talk about everything, just starting off base. So normal difficulty, typically, you have all these different equipments, level 66, that helps you really a lot. Like, it just helps you so much, especially in the early game. As you progress and get into a late game, normal Labyrinth kind of becomes a chore you kind of do. The bosses are super easy. You should be clearing them within 3 entries. It should not take you more than 3 entries. You need to find a team that only uses 3 entries to clear, because if you're taking more than 3 entries, you're gonna run into some problems. But big thing with Labyrinth is the rewards you get from the boss and the guaranteed rewards you get from the shop. So not looking at the catalyst, although there are times where I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I've definitely bought this catalyst like 100 times because so many units require it. But just the equipment you get, even though it's not a level 70 or 80 equipment, it's guaranteed. And that's something you can't get right now from the hunts. You really can't get good equipment from hunts, especially like things with high speed rolls. Like, look at this chest. So for starters, even though it's a level 67 equipment, look at those substats. Yes, they're not maxed out at 8% and the speed 5% and the crit chance 4%, but that's pretty freaking close. I still have late game units that I'm using in arena and all contents of the game to clear super hard content, get super high in the new Hall of Trials, that still use this chest because it's so good. It's like, it has everything you want it to have. And even that, the sword, a lot of people have trouble with Asimicon. I don't know why, but people do, and getting will equipment is pretty hard to find, especially because it's that one equipment is mostly while you're farming, and a lot of the times you're not going to be getting the best rolls. This sword already starts with like everything you would want: health, attack, speed, crit chance. Like, yeah, it doesn't have crit damage, but this can go on tanks, this can go on offensive units. Like, it can, depending how it rolls, you can put it on that specific unit. For me, it mostly rolled on HP, which is why it's on my Destina right now. But you can get one of these like once every week and a half, like, especially if you get lucky drops, because there are 5 bosses. So in 2 weeks, you're guaranteed to get it. If the bosses drop the extra souvenir coupon, you're going to get it in like a week and a half, especially because I think the Queen actually drops 2. So you get 6 every week. So there's no reason you should be having like trash equip when you have access to these 2. And then you can also sometimes get lucky with some of the Queen stuff. If you're not interested in equipment, you can get the Asima gift, which you can get you so much good stuff. So that's what you need to do for early game players. But more importantly, for late game players, and the main beef of this video is going to be the Hell Raid aspect, especially right now with only 2 days, y'all, before a reset. So if y'all didn't know, from normal difficulty, when you beat the Queen, you get something that lets you enter the Hell difficulty. You can also buy it from the shop, which I actually need to do right now because I need to finish the bosses. And I believe I have 3 left. So I'm going to buy it now, so I'm actually able to clear it before the reset. So this is in the coin shop. You can also buy it. So that you should be able to get 5 of these every month to be able to clear the content. You will have to buy one of these, because even if you do Labyrinth every week, that only gives you 4 entries, and there are 5 bosses, like we mentioned, that you need to beat, and you need to do it every month, because y'all, the equipment with the update is nutty. So let's just look at it. So with that entry, you come to the main rewards, and this time this doesn't relate too much for the first clear, but regardless, second clear, third clear. So right now, the only way to get level 88 equipment is through Abyss and Labyrinth. That's it. Level 88 equipment will have slightly higher stats than level 85 equipment. 5% more for crit damage. I know that off the top of my head. But it also has better substats. It has a chance to have the highest substat setting, which we will see in a second. So every time you clear the boss, and they made it super easy now. Like once you clear it one time, like for next month, you'll just be able to teleport to that boss. And that's going to make life so much easier. But big thing is, with this monthly content, you have access to these really level 88, pretty nutty equipment with like the main stats preset. So you know you're getting good stuff out of your main stat. You know you're not getting trash. Like let's say you're trying to kill this one boss, you know you're going to get boots with 13% attack. Or you're going to get health. So like you kind of know what you're getting into depending on the boss you clear. But the other big thing, for the people that haven't cleared it, this is your first time clear rewards. And if you haven't done it, you need to do it, including myself. I've been kind of sleeping on it. And then I looked at this because I knew the month was coming up. And I was like, yo, I'm missing out. Not only do you get guaranteed drops and all the things are in there now, so you can actually clear all the content, but these equipments are insane. Like, look at this. Look at these substats. 5 speed starting off. The one that I was like, what is this ring? There is so many units that can use this ring. Imagine if it all goes into crit chance or crit damage. That's nuts. Even if it goes into defense. Slap that on a Charles. Oh, you're talking about a big tank with big defense that's going to be doing mad damage. Like, it's just so crazy. This one's okay. I've never been a fan of the boots, but, you know, they'll definitely find someone to use it. This one, again, like, it's so good. You can't fight with those stats. Like, this could go into, like, so many units. I hate that they put effectiveness on all of them because you know there's going to be someone that's just going to get effectiveness. And then with the queen, you got the other one. But these bosses aren't that hard to clear. Particularly this one, Devour Arachna. I've been able to clear this since, like, I barely got into late game. I was already able to kill this guy, like, easy. I did it, like, last week, and I was like, this guy's a joke. Like, this, guys, he sucks. It's really easy. Y'all need to be doing these. At least one of them, because there are some really easy ones. And y'all have the units for these. If you do Abyss, if you do PvP, you have the units to clear this. And you have the opportunity to get some of the nuttiest equipment in the game. There is no way that you're going to be able to compete with top level players, because top level players probably going to have level 88 equipment on almost every single of their priority units, whether it be from the arena shop or from other places. They're going to have the best of the best. And if you want to get to that point in PvP, you got to go with the best of the best. Big thing also is this resets in 2 days, y'all. In 2 days, if you hadn't done your bosses, you missed an opportunity to get 5 pieces of insane equipment just from fighting the bosses. So it's a heads up, y'all. I just want to give you a heads up, especially if you've been sleeping on the patches. Hell difficulty resets on the month. If you're not doing it, you're missing out on 5 god tier equipment potential. So that is all I have for you guys today. I know it's kind of a weird... Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I didn't even show y'all the thing that you're also missing now that it's monthly. This means that to get one of the best equipments, you have to wait 2 months. So this is probably one of the most coveted items in the game. And it is this speed sword. Because, y'all, look at that. That's a beauty. And this is guaranteed substats you can be getting every 2 months. But if you're not doing this, you're not going to get it. So make sure you do your Hell raid. Make sure you're getting this item. This item is literally your key into everything. Because if you get lucky and this all rolls into speed, you can have nutty oxlots. Even with this, look at this. That's an amazing piece of equipment. Even this is like amazing piece of equipment. And it's guaranteed, y'all. You're going to get it every 2 months. So that is all I have for you guys today. I know it's kind of a weird video, kind of more discussion based. But do your Hell, I cannot stress this enough before I close this video. Do your Hell difficulty labyrinth. Do not sleep on Labby. You can get so much good gear out of it. And you can also get, you basically get, from doing the normal one, you're going to getting a Moonlight Summon. So I know a lot of you guys that play just for the Moonlight, you can get that Moonlight Summon at least once a month. But that is all I have for you guys today. I will see y'all next time. Peace.